Peter, good to see you at last. You look well.
We were just talking about you, old chap.
Here, we got the first round in to celebrate.
Celebrate?
Heard the paper's going shockingly well at last.
No need to be too shocked.
John, your eminent professor, mentioned it. Gather you showed him an early copy.
Word spreads when something's good, that's all.
Never seen the man so delighted. So, I propose a toast. To Peter.
To Peter.
Stop it.
I'll take the compliment, will you, Peter? May this be one foot inside the club.
We're going inside
All
the
in
club.
all, I hear it's been a very productive summer. Got everything you wanted in Scotland.
It's an inspiring place, yes. Very beautiful.
Oh, she is. She is.
What are you talking about?
My hands are clean. I just mentioned Clara.
That was it. Clara, good man, Peter. Like I said, inspiration.
Sorry, shouldn't I have said anything?
I'd rather it was
fine.
kept quiet. I don't want anyone getting the wrong idea, that's all. Clara's been helping with the readings and...
Helping? Well, bit of note-taking here and there, filing.
that kind of thing. A lot of writing, too.
Oh, I thought it was more, assisting them writing.
No, she's awesome.
No, she's done a lot on it now. Changed the focus of it a little, too.
Oh, I see. So wouldn't that make it a joint paper?
Sam, I think we all know that Peter is the real professor in waiting here. I think he knows better than anyone how much he put into it and who wrote what. Isn't that right, Peter?
Of course.
And he's well aware his chances of promotion would be considerably lower if he'd only done half the work in collaboration.
Of course I'm aware. Of course.
Fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, collaboration's okay, right?
Collaboration isn't a bad thing.
No, it's not.
No, I agree.
Unless, of course, you're that girl Molly, collaborating with the communists.
I think the word you're looking for is collusion.
Well, didn't work out too well for her either way. Shame, really. I'd have happily colluded with her.
Joe.
Ah, you're right. Too complicated.
Joe.
I prefer things with fewer strings attached. Having the KGB and MI5 watching through the curtains, that would really put me off.
Molly didn't deserve all that. I wonder what's happened to her.
Well, she hasn't come back for the start of term yet, apparently. Beyond that, who knows? The vanishing lecturer.
Someone must know something.
You're not worried, are you? You've got no secrets to hide?
I just think she was unfairly singled out.
Yeah.
It's all water under the bridge.
She didn't
New
do it.
term, things will have settled down, fresh start and all that.
My thoughts exactly. New term, new students.
Might have
Speaking
been
of which,
the university.
What do you think of those two over there?
Them? Very nice, I'm sure.
Very nice.
Hold this, will you?
Are you leaving us?
Don't be so possessive, Peter. What are you, the wife? It's like you said, Sam. Never too late for a fresh start. I meant what I said. Hearty congratulations on the paper. You always had that passion, much more than the rest of us. And this sounds like that old conundrum, women or work. Just don't forget your years of struggle. Don't miss this opportunity now.
We got it. We're
Wouldn't want
fine.
you missing out on what you deserve.
Pete and Clara, no issue.
Thank you.
Right. I'm off to get what I deserve. Don't wait up, chaps.
You're
Okay.
a disgrace, Joe.
Yeah,
Absolutely
Joe.
shocking.
I mean, I
He
like the
keeps doing that,
sport.
doesn't he?
How does he keep doing it and getting away with it?
Alright, we gotta get on this boat. That's so far, too. Holy shit, what a journey. Get on the boat, get to the other boat. Hopefully people on the other boat are still alive. Although it's weird that the other boat would still be there.
Come on, Pete, pay attention. Heading the bloody clouds again. That's your problem. Pick up the oars and row like I told you. Faster than that, son. I want to keep them both in time.
We're trying.
Doing my best.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Oh.
And try and keep your weight in the middle, too. You don't want to tip us in. What a wonderful start of the holiday that would be.
Do you want to help?
No, this is a test of your listening, son, and trying to work things out for yourself.
I mean, he's just
How'd
looking
you
out for
learn
us
if I did
too,
everything
but
for you, eh?
we didn't make him perfect, you
Didn't
know.
mean do it all, just take an oar maybe.
Well, say I did, and you could only work one oar. Then where would we be? We'd be going round in circles. Oh, now look, there's a strong current coming up. It's a good test, son. Now remember what I taught you, and this won't be a problem. Keep her straight and true. Strong arms. I said strong. No, 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 no!
Trying.
That side, harder on the port side.
Help!
Jesus, Pete, that one!
Uh,
Oh, come on, give it here. Give it here. God, you get back there, I'll do it.
we can do it.
I knew you weren't made for this.
He's a kid, dude. Relax. We'll get it.
Maybe you're right.
Aw.
Come on. Prove you can go the rest of the way. Current's not as strong now. Here you go.
He really does just want the best for us,
I
you
have
know.
done my
so-
best, Pete. Whatever you do in life, you can't expect anyone to do things for you. My experience.
I mean, that's fair.
I won't always be here to help. And there'll come a time when you've got to prove you can do something by yourself.
Oh, she's up top.
Ahoy! Good row, Captain Hamilton.
Oh, get me away from this thing. It looks calm out there, but it's rougher than you think.
Oh, it does look nice and calm, you're right.
It's the current. Can't you see it?
It's very nasty ripples. It's practically a storm surge.
I think if the wind had been in another direction...
Oh, come here. Don't you know me at all by now? Come on, let's walk.
Hmm.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, I've got used to being this relaxed.
We're like
What's it
blending
going to
everything
be like
together.
getting back to college, having to smarten ourselves up. I really like you like this. It's nice. Remember when we met on that train and you were so self-conscious about that suit?
Oh, I remember.
Why is it so shaky?
Seems silly now, eh? You were wearing that lovely sweater you got on now, weren't you?
Not this. Well, I only bought it recently. It's a new color for me.
My mistake. My memory must be playing tricks on me.
Ah, strange.
Hmm. It was the books. Good
So,
damn it.
do you want the good news?
Yes, please.
Absolutely.
While you're out, I checked with the hotel and they said we could stay another night. And I thought, why not? Extend this holiday as long as we can. Extend the celebration.
I want to go where this is.
Celebration.
Oh, you know, the summer of work. The fact that it's practically all done now, and perhaps we could celebrate us too.
Us. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, Mr. Absolutely Hamilton.
Oh, stop it. I don't say it like that.
You do,
What's wrong with him?
and that's fine.
Ready to go home soon?
Not in the slightest. Oh, so pretty. Oh, look at these houses. Oh, if I had found someone I could row with, perhaps I could be living here.
Hey, I can row.
Well, that's good, because I think I might be in love.
Oh? Me too.
Oh, those two houses up on the cliff, look. Oh, which one should we have, the red or the blue?
It's tricky. Why not both?
Oh, go on, pick one.
I kind of like the blue.
Okay. Blue.
My choice exactly.
Oh, almost like I knew what you were going to say.
Well, either house looks big enough for me. Maybe more than me one day.
Family.
Well, like I said, one day.
One day.
What about your work? Wouldn't you want to finish that first?
Well, finish work before I settle down, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, I love my work. You know I do. I'm not going to finish it. I'm going to keep going as long as I can. I don't see why it has to be one or the other. Would you give up work to have children?
I would.
Wait,
I really would.
No, well, I think the thing is, I wouldn't expect a man to give it all up. Not if he really loved his work. So why does the rest of the world think that we should give it all up? I keep thinking about all these bright young women I'm teaching, and I'm scared. I'm scared that despite all they've achieved, despite the fact that they're walking out into the world with a degree from Cambridge, the first thing they'll be asked is, how fast can you type?
You're probably right. It's a real waste of talent.
Really is a waste, you're right. Even the jobs they get, they're not expected to keep once they've had children. All it needs is people to stand up to it.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
No, you're right. I think women have every right to state their claim.
Not a woman this time. Women have been making a stand, throwing themselves under horses since the suffragettes. We need men to start fighting for it.
You can count on me.
I hope you do make a stand. Won't become part of all that. It's not easy, you know. A lot of people are still living in the dark ages about all this. Your professor, for one, I'll bet.
Yeah.
I think you're probably right there.
He doesn't know about any of this, does he?
No. I hope not.
This work?
Exactly. The work we've done. You will tell him, won't you?
Of course I will. I'll go straight to his office as soon as we're back.
I don't know.
You promised me that.
Yeah.
Promise you that.
Good.
I don't like our professor guy.
This is good, isn't it?
It is?
Is that the boat? We made it. Weird that this boat is here. I think things are just shifting into like different memories and stuff like that. So nothing is actually true, but or I could be wrong, but I don't know.
Peter, marvelous to see you. Do come in. Take a seat. I have to say, I'm delighted.
You read the final draft?
Of course, all the salient points. I must say it's very impressive.
You think so? Thank you.
Not at all. It's your work.
I'm
I
gonna
think
give her the
direction
credit if
you
I can.
took it gave it something of real value. Well, as
I
I
don't
say,
care.
quite apart from the climate side of things, the method you developed to track radiation, I can see it having far-reaching implications, and not just in your own field. It's marvelous.
I'm glad you think so.
First-rate piece of work, Peter. First-rate. This other name on here, Dr. Clara McKirrick. I presume we can drop that.
No.
Clara was responsible for half the work, Professor. I couldn't.
No.
Oh, well, I understand you probably had some little research assistants, but, well, we all have secretaries. we just don't usually put the name on the front cover of the paper.
She deserves to be on the front paper.
Clara did more than a little research.
Really? Oh, well, I see. Tell me, have you seen your friend Joseph recently, Samuel?
I have.
Doing so well. and their new positions.
Hmm.
I would dearly love to see the same for you, Peter. And more for you, in fact.
Well, thank you.
It would be so well deserved after all these years.
I don't like him.
Especially after the risk I took.
Risk.
A boy from a grammar school, first in his family to make it to university, you know what I'm saying. It's been really wonderful to give you this opportunity. I would just hate you to throw it away by misattributing your own hard work, that's all, for whatever reasons you might have.
It's not.
I appreciate your concern, but Clara is responsible for the work on this too.
Yeah.
Well, as I say, it really is very good, and I'm not the only one who thinks so.
You've given it to someone else already.
I knew a few who I thought might be interested. I thought you'd be pleased. In fact, I think you might want to prepare yourself for being the center of attention for a little while. I'm sure you would be able
With
to cope, but
his partner?
I think it's perhaps not quite the sort of thing you'd like to foist on a young woman's shoulders.
I see. And okay to foist upon a man's, of course.
Hmm.
Quite. And I've no doubt you'd be up to the challenge yourself.
No,
With
together.
this name on here, there is a good chance it will cause problems.
I'm sure I could handle them.
Yes. You can handle that.
This isn't all about you, I'm afraid. There could be problems for everyone.
I
Clara
don't
was
care.
close with Molly Shannon, wasn't she? The one suspected of being a communist spy.
Things will happen in due time.
I'm afraid I don't know.
Well, it's true. How close they were is the real question.
Trying to get the right answers here.
Clara joined Molly on that anti-British protest march, I hear.
It was anti-nuclear defense, not anti-British. I believe.
Well, you know my thoughts on that. They can be one and the same thing. A lot of people, very important people, believe you are either with this country or against it.
I don't like this.
Some of the benefactors of this college, for example. My father used to call this university one of the greatest contributions Britain has made to the world. I would agree with that. Wouldn't you?
One of the greatest. Really? Well, it does some great work.
It does. I'd hate to be the one to undermine it. The affair with this Cambridge 4 business has been bad enough. We can't change the past, Peter. But we can learn from it. Before we fool ourselves into remembering it too kindly. Now, with this name on here,
We're keeping
the
it.
associations one might make. You see what I'm saying?
I see. But I really think her name should stay.
Yeah.
God, Peter, I am trying to make you understand something. This is precisely the way the rot sets in. It's the slow knife. Members of this university were recruited to spy for the Soviet Union 10 years ago. Now members of this university are demanding we lay down our weapons. The only defense we have against the very same foreign power. What happens in 10 years' time? And what happens to the integrity of this college in 10 years? If you share your work on a whim with a girl you've taken a fancy to, and what happens 10 years after that?
She did half the work, man.
Cannot survive by making oneself vulnerable. That is why this university is still here. That is why I am still here. I hope you understand how much I care about your success.
I think you just care about yourself, bro.
It's so common for work to fade into obscurity after it's published. It would be a shame if yours were denied my full-throated support, especially after so many years.
Would. It would, absolutely.
I cannot make your decisions for you, Peter. By all means, publish with Clara as a co-author if you're feeling generous, but if you do, you'll have to take your chances.
I will.
It would be difficult for me to bring to bear any influence I have. By way of illustration, I have an address in Whitehall to give you.
Thank you.
Afraid I can't tell you much more now, but he's a good man. Cambridge man. And you may find there's one more reason to leave Clara out of things.
No.
I'm sure things will become clear soon.
I think you've made things very clear.
Well,
Yeah.
let me know what you decide.
Good
Just
day
knock
to
any
you.
time.
We keep
My
on
door's
moving.
always open.
Get up. We gotta keep moving. We don't have time to sleep. Floyd's out there, man. And the ship looks just as abandoned as everything else that we have seen. Fantastic.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Plane?
Smoke. Someone's there.
Oh shit. I really hope we get Floyd out of this, man. And Peter, but like, goddamn, Floyd has been stuck in a plane with a fucked up leg. Let's go. Get it, man. You keep on pushing, bro. Don't give up. You are almost there. Hey, that's a good sight. We like that. They're all leaving.
No, we can't be leaving. Hey! Over here! Come back! Hey!
Oh, get up, get up, get up. Fucking, why would you do that? Get up, bro. Oh my god, we're fucked. Come on. Oh, it's not gonna let me up, is it?